Right, so this is Joe Delbridge. I'm here with Dr. Fahad Al-Sawalim's company, Al-Sawalim Company, and I have Chris Warner with us. So I invited Chris along to have a chat with us because he is the author of two very popular books. One is Master Your Confidence, the other is Live Bully Proof, which is his latest book. And I wanted him to come along to chat with some of the younger business people out there and let them know kind of where he comes from and what this means and how this can be used to better one's life. So welcome, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me, Joe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. So let's talk a little bit about Live Bully Proof, your new book. I'm curious if you can kind of share with everyone where that came from. You know, why Live Bully Proof?
Sure. The name of the new book, the full name is Live Bully Proof, the only guide you will ever need to never be bullied again. And I've been a motivational speaker actually since the sophomore year in college. But it's been a struggle over the years. Few entrepreneurs understand that on how to monetize something that you love to do. And over the last 3 years, I've really been deep into some coaching and working with some people who kind of know how to do that. And what it forced me to do is get very focused on who I am and what I can talk about and really actually search and find my purpose. I believe there's two reasons I'm put on this planet today at this time. One is to inspire and entertain from the screen, the small and big screen. I'm an actor, and from the stage as a speaker. And the second is actually to take up for those who can't take care of themselves. And that's where the Live Bully Proof comes in. I'm a big fan of you not invading my personal space without my permission. I'm also a big fan of no one invading anyone's personal space without their permission. And when someone does that, well, again, we generally call that bullying. I'm a firm believer from the research that I've done that we're bullied, unfortunately, from basically the day that we're born to the day we're put in the ground. And I've seen it across the board. So I mainly talk to kids about it because the biggest thing I want them to do is if they have a dream at 7th or 7th grade and it burns deep inside, I want them to be able to push past that resistance they get from parents and teachers and administrators and respect them and what they offer, but push past it and go after that thing they want. I'm an actor. Go to mom and dad and tell them I want to do that in 7th grade. It's not real popular. So again, that kind of thing is a form of bullying, in my opinion. I know that's kind of a harsh way to put it, but is it a level of bullying when you tell somebody they can't live their dreams? And that's really what they want to do.
That makes perfect sense. So is maybe one of your hopes here to help reach younger people before they get to a certain age? Like I suppose if you instill this at them, in their minds at such a young age, 7th, 8th graders, as you say, that would probably help them, I guess, really advance faster in their earlier careers. I don't know, would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, basically from 0 to 9 is when we're basically sponges. Our brains are sponges. That's when our blueprint gets made. What I'd like to do is try to get a hold of folks while that's being made so we can make the adjustments in the building phase. If I get a hold of you at 16, 18, 24, well, that's already built. That concrete's hard. So what I got to do now is I got to go to get a big ball and chain. I got to break that up, or we got to close it over and build something new. But what comes with that is mental and physical and emotional resistance. So yeah, if I can get you before all that shows up and just plant that seed, let it grow through the concrete as it kind of builds on you, maybe something will come through, and then when you're 25 years old, you're doing what you want to do and not what other people want to do.
That sounds extremely inspirational. That sounds awesome. So what kind of feedback are you hearing so far? The book's only been out for a few days, but what have you heard on as far as feedback?
The feedback is great. The feedback I'm getting is, hey, Chris, this is going to change some lives. This is going to help kids live the life that they need to live, they want to live. And some of the feedback I'm getting are from, I hate to say this, but regular folks. And this audience will understand what I mean by that. Entrepreneurs, we aren't regular guys. We aren't regular folks. We think out, well, there is no box for us.
Yeah.
But even folks who, again, go to a regular job and live a regular life are giving me feedback like, hey, where can I get this book? My kid needs to hear this. And it is basically a 5-step system. It's a system that I teach people if they do on a daily basis, that over time, bullying virtually is eliminated from their life. It just disappears. It's not me attacking bullying. It's me helping them build confidence toward the things they want to do. And eventually the people that bully them just go away. That's kind of how I look at it. And folks aren't even getting into the book yet, and they're understanding that the way I'm marketing this, the way I'm presenting this, and you guys as entrepreneurs understand this, doesn't matter how talented you are. If you aren't marketing and telling the world the right way, nobody's ringing your phone. So the marketing seems to be working pretty well, and it's kind of marrying together with the message, and the feedback is excellent.
That sounds, yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, of course. So you were talking about how as entrepreneurs, there's no box. If someone has already kind of hit that point where, maybe they're having some people tell them, and maybe going back for a second to your book, Master of Confidence, what is something actionable that somebody can do that maybe, because I think once we had a conversation, you were talking about morning routines, but what's something maybe actionable somebody can do that would put them in the right frame of mind to put up a shield to block out the negativity, so to speak?
Yeah. So yeah, if we call that what you're talking about, living bully-proof, the 5-step system that I introduce to folks and being able to master your confidence for the most part is when you get up every day, before your feet hit the ground for the day or before you leave the threshold of your home, I need you to do 5 things. I need you to 5 quick steps. I need you to clear your mind, which I mean meditate. And then once that mind is clear, I need you to fill it with the stuff you want in your life. And when you do that, I need you to listen to some inspirational music, things that get you ready, kind of the Rocky theme. The third thing I want you to do is I want you to read, and I want you to fill your mind with the things that lift you up, people who lift you up. Watch videos, audios, read books. 4th thing you need to do is write. I want you to just write a flow of consciousness, because once you do those first 3, it's going to get the juices flowing. You're going to have some thoughts in your head. Write till it's over with, or set a timer. Last thing I want you to do is put your clothes on, go do some exercise. Now, for some of you guys maybe have exercise in your lives, well, then just tack on some sort of self-defense. If you don't have exercise in your life yet, or you weren't born that way, I need you to start. It's just the way it is. Try to get physically fit where you have some agility and you feel comfortable in your skin. Then eventually I want you to add some sort of martial art with a kind of an emphasis on true self-defense added in. Those 5 things over time for the rest of your life, I can promise you, will change the way you look at things and the way you allow people to treat you on a daily basis. Those things, those are 5 actionable steps you can take tomorrow morning and start seeing your life changing.
Fantastic. So you've written a couple of books, and obviously this is a subject that you're passionate about, helping young people, helping people with confidence, preventing bullying. Why should someone listen to Chris Warner? What have you been through in your life to speak on behalf of people who face adversity?
Guys, I want you to stop real quick, and I'm going to stop for about a half a second. I'm going to have you look at this. Just look at the screen. You see this?
I see it.
This shouldn't make it in Hollywood. This should not be able to make it in Hollywood. This doesn't scream Hollywood at all, and I have. I've probably been on arguably 2,000 auditions over a 20-year period, and I have booked a fraction of 1% of those 2,000. So being told no on a regular basis, I actually expect it to happen when I walk through the threshold. But doing those things that I mentioned earlier on a daily basis, being comfortable with who Chris Warner is and knowing why I'm put on the planet, the purpose, I got so much swag when I walk in there, I don't really care what they think of this because I know what I've already done. So yeah, that's probably one of the biggest things I've overcome is Chris Warner as a whole, at least aesthetically, should have never made it in Hollywood. And I've been in 14 movies. I've been on TV 8 times. So there you go, Hollywood. And I ain't done yet. So, that's one. The other thing is I am an only child, so I've never had siblings and folks around. So I've done a good job of building kind of a support system of good friends that I call brothers. But yeah, I haven't had, and I was an Army brat as well. So I was actually forced to acclimate when we moved around. I went to 11 schools before I graduated from high school. So you either acclimate or you die, so to speak. And I got pretty good at acclimating. So.
Awesome. Sounds good, Chris. Well, I appreciate your time. I'm sure that the viewers are going to really enjoy hearing what you have to say. And do you mind giving a quick plug as to where people can find your books or your latest book,
Absolutely
Live Bully Proof?
Not. You can find me at thechriswarner.com or livebullyproof.com. You can find me across social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. It's Chris Warner. I'm an actor and a motivational speaker. You guys check my book out on Amazon.com in the Kindle or paperback version. I greatly appreciate it. And the last thing I want to leave with you is, man, don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do what you want to do. That's all I got for you.
Sounds great, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks. You guys take care.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.